Good morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video, and if you've seen by the title, I'm going to start packing for Florida. It is Monday morning and we fly on Saturday. I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday this week, so I thought I'd start to get organised. I have got lots of packing cubes out that I got from Temu quite a while ago. So I thought I could get them in the packing cubes ready, and then they're just easy to put in a suitcase. I am super excited. Probably the most excited I've been to go back to Florida in quite a long while. I think things feel a little bit different this time. We're going to be looking at lots of houses. We've got Discovery Cove on Christmas Day. We've got Busch Gardens, Aquatica, SeaWorld. That's all like included in our Discovery Cove ticket. And then we've also got Kennedy Space Center booked. So yeah, we've got quite a lot this time. It's going to be jam-packed 2 weeks. We've also got house viewings booked on the 23rd. So I'm going to be taking you along, because I know last time I didn't get much footage. Well, I did, but my husband accidentally deleted it off my DJI. And yeah, I was gutted because I hardly had any footage to show you. But this time I'm hoping they should be okay to film the inside of some houses to kind of show you what's on offer, square footage, prices, sort of things we're going to be looking at really. But yeah, let me show you a few things that I've packed already. So at the moment, the temperature is kind of fluctuating between, I'd say 15 and 27 degrees. So I'm having to pack quite like a vast sort of selection of clothing just in case. So I've got underwear in this one. I've got some pool shoes already packed because I don't know, I've got this thing. I've got this real weird, it's not weird because I think it's logical. I've got this weird thing about walking on surfaces, whether that be a pool, Discovery Cove, a water park, anything. I hate walking around barefoot. So I've got myself a brand new pair of water shoes and a pair of flip-flops to be going in there. I'm going to be travelling in trainers, leggings and a sweatshirt, I think probably with a t-shirt underneath, just in case when we get there it is boiling. So I've got that in there. And then in this one, I have got a selection really. I've got some long dresses, if I can get this zip open. Okay, so I've got some long dresses, some dungarees. I've got 2 pairs of dungarees actually. I've got some longer dresses. I've got a long t-shirt dress. I've got some strappy dresses like calf length, full length. I've got quite a few bits in here, probably actually more than what I would normally take. But obviously I need to be prepared for every kind of weather. On the chillier days, I think, if it's gonna, my friend who lives there has said that apparently in the morning it's chilly and the evening it's chilly. So if it's looking like the forecast is going to be 27 degrees, but we're starting off chilly, I thought I could wear a dress and a cardigan. I actually need to pack a cardigan. So yeah, that is kind of like my dress selection. And then I've also got out my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I got in the Black Friday deal a fair few weeks ago, and so much better. I basically loved my Pocket 2, but I stopped using it because the viewfinder is so tiny and my eyesight is so bad, and I'm short and long sighted. So yeah, I could, well, I do have a pair of, I can't remember what the glasses are. The name's gone out of my head, but it's basically where you can see short and long sighted, but my eyes, I just can't adjust to them. I'm fine long sighted, well, as in to see far away, but up close, it just all looks really distorted. So in order to use this, I'd have to wear my glasses to see close up things. But then if I'm looking around filming, everything else is going to be blurred. So I thought to solve that problem, I'll get the Pocket 3 with a larger screen. I still need to get a mic. I think I'm going to invest in a mic mini just because they're a lot smaller. They've got really good reviews and obviously you can use it with the Pocket 3. So I've got that ready as well. And then I've got a few bits over here. I've got, not that you're going to really see it from here, but it's one of these inflatable cushions. I bought it from Temu. I've got another one on the way. I only bought one last time because I didn't know how we'd get on, but me and my daughter loved it. And it's the comfiest thing. If I remember, I'll pop up a picture on screen of what it looks like inflated. But it's the only time I've ever slept on a flight. It is amazing. So my Temu order is already shipped. It's with Evri, so it should be coming soon. So I have ordered another one of these. So me and my daughter both got one. But honestly, lifesaver. I've never slept on a flight until I had this thing. Okay, granted, I didn't sleep for hours and hours. But even if it's a 1 hour cat nap, that is a bonus to me. So I've got that. I've got things like anti-bac wipes. I always have to clean down all the surfaces on the flight. I've always got to clean the surfaces on a flight because the tray and God knows what, we've all seen they don't get wiped that often. So I've got Dettol and I've got some hand wipes, antibacterial. I thought those would be fantastic for cleaning everything down. I've got some Quality Street for the stewardesses. It's Christmas time. It's crap working around Christmas and I just wanted to give them something that they can all have a little pick-me-up while they're working. And so I got some Quality Street. And then my early Christmas present from my husband is some Beats over-ear headphones. Now, the reason why I've got these, I do have Apple AirPods, but with my piercings, it's just not comfortable wearing them anymore. It doesn't hurt, it's just not comfortable. So, that is my early Christmas present. Diazepam, because of my restless leg syndrome. If I get an attack, the diazepam works amazingly and it just stops it. And it means that I don't spend the whole flight walking up, down in absolute agony. I've then got this little travel pill holder I bought from Temu. And then in here, I've got some toiletries that I'm taking, an eye mask, and I've got some minis. I know we don't need to take minis, but I've just got some minis to take with me. This small perfume which came in a glossy box, perfect size to take. And so I've got some skin essentials. Come out this morning for breakfast. Let's make some noise. How cute are the aesthetics? So sweet. It's an American sort of smokehouse, the southern taste of America. Right, I thought I'd do a quick catch up. Started taking down Christmas decks. I've still got a little bit more packing to do. I'll take you upstairs in a bit and show you what else I've done. mainly like packed toiletries and things. My husband should be home later, so probably get the suitcases down first thing tomorrow morning, and then I'll catch up with you then. Pack. Look at all the crap on the side. I've just taken the Christmas decks down and piled that up there. Excuse that. Oh my god, I've lost my trail of thought now, my brain at the moment. Tomorrow I don't think I'm going out anywhere. I need to colour my greys because they're bad around my hairline. That needs doing, ready for holiday. I need to wash my hair, blow dry and all those sorts of things. Sort out my travelling outfit for Saturday. So I've got quite a few bits to do tomorrow, but I think I've got the kettle on. I think I'm going to take it easy-ish now while I can. Sit down, put my feet up, maybe watch a bit of TV, see if I've got anything to edit, and I'll catch up with you probably tomorrow now. I'm just going to make myself one of these chai lattes. Excuse the lighting, as always. It's the UK, everything's flipping dark, and it's only early afternoon. This stuff, by the way, is delish. It's the caramel one. I did say I'm going to see you tomorrow, but I'm going to quickly make this and just tell you something. So today, that's really unflattering. Today, so hang on, let's go back. So 2 weeks ago, I went to Astrid and Miu, and I had my piercing changed in like my helix. Oh my god, my helix changed because is that light better? Way better. I had my piercing changed about 2 weeks ago. I went into Astrid and Miu. I bought a new piece of jewellery because the bar that I had on the other one was really long. So he said, looks, absolutely great. We'll downsize it. When he put it on, it was a bit of a pinch. He did say, you might have a little bit of a pinch. It was tight. And then progressively over the last 2 weeks, it's just got tighter and tighter to the point where the ball at the back had almost like dipped down in the skin. It's not obviously gone in the skin, it's just dipped down, and I think the skin has like swelled up around it. So we're in today thinking they're a really nice company. I thought, they'd be absolutely fine about it. Obviously, I only went by his recommendation and what, he told me to do. I'm no piercing expert. So I wanted the bar changed today. Went in, they said, no, can't do that because the piece of jewellery you've got isn't a piercing jewellery, and that only comes in 6mm length. So you'd have to, the piercing I had was 6mm. So they said, in order to have bigger, you're going to have to go for a piercing bar, which is either, I think it's 8 or 10. 8 or 10 centimetres. But unfortunately there will be a charge for that. And I was just like, but I came in to the recommendation of the piercer who downsized this bar to the size that he thought was correct. Obviously my ear hasn't agreed with it because it's just too tight, and now it's actually made things worse and it's swollen. It's not actually too bad, it's round the back. It's the back that's swollen and sore. And they were like, we can change it for you. We'll knock off the £20 fee to change it, but you will have to pay for a piece of jewellery. I was just like, okay, I don't really think that that's fair. So I kind of accepted that bit. I'm going to have to put you down. My God, my arm's killing me. Okay, hang on. Let me go in the living room. So I obviously agreed. I said, right, okay. I ended up paying another £65 for another like piece of jewellery to go in, which I just think is, I don't know, just really bad. Because so basically when I went in today, they said to me, you're looking at about 12 months for a helix to heal. Well, he didn't say that. He was just like, it'll be absolutely fine to put in, which is, I'm just really annoyed. He should have said that it was going to take 12 months to heal. I advise against going down in another bar in case, the swelling persists. Anyway, so that was that. She then took me into the room to change the piercing. She couldn't get it off. She was like, yeah, that's on really tight. And I think it's so bad. She was like, I'm going to need a clamp. Let me go and have a look. Looked around, couldn't find any clamps. She was like, I'm really sorry. We don't have any clamps. We're due a delivery tomorrow. And I was just like, yeah, but I'm flying in a couple of days. I don't live round here. And even if none of those things were happening, I personally think it's really bad for my skin and my ear and my body to be keeping a piece of jewellery in that is way too tight. So then she said to me, right, okay, well, the only thing I can advise is you go to like a piercing place and get them to take it off the clamp. So I did that. That cost me another £10 to actually have it taken off. And then he wouldn't put in my piece of jewellery that I had paid the £65 for because he said, you haven't bought it for me, so I'm not willing to put it in, which that's fine, that's his regulations. So then I had to run back because he worried me that it was going to close over. I ran back and then went in, and then they were like, yeah, we can't, now you've had that taken out, we can't put another piece of jewellery in. And I was just like, what? I said, the piercer told me to have it removed and come back and she'd put the piece of jewellery in. And I was just thinking at this point, have I actually lost my marbles? I am not a moaner, but I just felt that the whole thing was just all over the place, that people didn't even really know what they were doing in that shop. Anyway, she came out and she was like, oh yeah, you want it changed? I was like, yeah, fine, come on through. I was just like, well, what have they just all moaned about? Anyway, I've had another one put in. You can see my ear is quite pink. I've had the same one put in there because I prefer the other one I had in there. But until, I need to wait now a good year until the swelling is completely gone down and healed before I put back in the old jewellery that I paid for. I have actually sent an email moaning to Astrid and Mew. I don't normally do that, but I was just really annoyed because it just felt like all the inconvenience was to me. It was me running to another piercer to have a piece of jewellery taken out that they put in. Anyway, yeah, you might disagree. But I was just a bit peeved off, to be honest with you, because I just don't really get it. And if she was struggling to get it off, it shows how tight he had actually had it on. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my chai latte now. I've got a few admin-y bits, stick the TV on, and then I will catch up with you tomorrow. And we'll carry on packing, get the suitcases down, and yeah. Oh my God, tomorrow is the last full day before we go. To say I'm excited is just an understatement. I am so excited. Even my husband messaged me because he's been away last night. So he's been away for 2 days. He even messaged me last night and he was just like, I am really excited. Probably the most excited I've ever been to go this time. I think it's because we're doing a few things different. Obviously looking at houses, all those kind of things. So yeah, so excited. And I love packing because it's just, I don't know, it's just real then, isn't it? You're packing. but I've still got a few more Christmas decks to take down. I don't know if I'll take down every single thing, but as long as the majority of it's down, even if it doesn't go up in the loft and it's ready to do when we get back, you know, that's better than me coming home and having loads to do. I'm going to keep the window decks up, I think, as well. Oh, that's so good in my Christmassy mug. Anyway, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's now the next day and I've just woke, well, not just actually, I've been awake over an hour. I've got quite a lot of jobs to do today, including colouring my hair in a minute. So I thought we could spend the day together. This is the day before we fly to America. I have got shed loads to do. I'm going to show you the absolute state of my bedroom in a minute and feel privileged because there isn't many people I would show this to, but I'm showing it to everyone. Yeah, it's a mess, but let me show you the tip. Okay, I've just made my bed so it doesn't look anywhere near as bad as what it did, but I've got a pile of washing that my husband's just brought up. I've got my iPad because I charged it last night and I've just downloaded movies to it. I always like to have a selection of my own movies just in case, or if I kind of watch everything I've wanted to watch on the plane, then I've got other options. And then let's turn round to the chaos. So I've got a bag here that's bits to be packed, and then I've got this giant pile of stuff that's all going to be going in a suitcase. So I suppose it's not actually too bad because I have got it all out. It is all in one place and it's all ready just to be packed. So my husband's going to get the suitcases down in a bit and then that will be packed. I need to work out what I'm wearing tomorrow. I need to clean the house. I need to go and pick up a prescription and probably other stuff as well. Can't really remember. Okay, so I've got to colour my hair before we go away. It just always gives me like a new lease of life. Get rid of my greys, feel loads better, and it needs doing. So I'm using, if anyone is interested, the XP200 Natural Flare range, and I'm using equal parts of 600 and 571 and equal parts, so 1-to-1 ratio of 20% peroxide. I'm a bit naughty because I never use a jug. I just go by sight of the amounts. I don't use loads because I'm only colouring literally my hairline and like parting and a few other like sections adjacent to my parting, so I don't need a lot at all. I always feel so much better when this is done, and I don't normally wash my hair in the morning, but I've got so much planned today, and if I was staying in all day then I probably wouldn't mind, but I need to go out and get my prescription later. This, I remember now, I had problems with it last time and it just won't open. It just keeps spinning. Right, hold on, I'm just going to get another peroxide. Got another. Yeah, so if I wasn't really going out anywhere, then I would do it this afternoon, but it would mean me going out looking like this. My hair needed a wash yesterday really, and I didn't do it yesterday either, so, and I know that once I've done it and it's out of the way, I'm going to feel loads better, so I just need to suck it up, get on with it and colour it, and I know that afterwards I'll be so glad that I've done it. I can't wait to pack, get everything in my suitcase. I know it's like sad to some people, but I just find it so exciting. We're actually leaving at about, I think we've worked out, what have we worked out? 6 in the morning. We're flying with Norse again, but I don't know if it's down again, because the last time we flew them we couldn't check in online because the systems were down, and then there was a massive queue and we queued for like over 2 hours to check in and had no time to eat or anything, so we're not doing that. We're not taking the risk. Their check-in opens 4 hours before, whereas normally a long haul is 3 hours, but we are going to get there for 4 hours before. Hopefully then we'll be at the start of the queue, and I prefer to just be there, to be honest with you. But not only do we need to travel there, we always make sure that we charge the car, just so that when we fly back into the country, we've got practically a full charge, and it's not something that we need to worry about straight away. So I'm just going to do the nape of my neck now, which I just normally do by bit of sight, bit of feeling. So yeah, I quite like leaving early personally, because I never really sleep that well the night before because I'm so excited. So yeah, I prefer to just be up and out. We are flying from Gatwick tomorrow, which I have to say is a ball ache to get to for us, but it is actually my most favourite airport, and I think it's because of memories. So when I was growing up, I was very fortunate to have lots and lots of holidays, and the main place that we would end up flying from would always be Gatwick. So yeah, got lots of memories of Gatwick Airport, and that's nice because my dad isn't here anymore, and any kind of memories I can cling to or reignite is nice. So yeah, quite excited to be flying from Gatwick. Can't remember the last time we flew from Gatwick actually. So all I do is my parting, and then I do a few strips either side of my parting. I always do this myself. I was a hairdresser many moons ago, and still have like basic knowledge. I couldn't do anyone's hair, but basic knowledge to do myself is fine, and it saves me loads of money, because to have my roots done, which I kind of really need doing every couple of weeks, I probably only do it, I don't know, maybe every month, maybe 3 weeks, something like that. It would cost me an absolute fortune to have it done in a salon. So I'm very grateful that I can buy professional products and do it myself. Keep down the costs. Just do a little bit more around the sides. My problem area is always just above my ear. Okay. Looking lush. Looking lush as always. not. Okay, just wipe a bit of that off so I don't have a giant dark halo. And if you didn't know, colour removes colour. So just rub in a bit of colour and it's fantastic for removing colour. That includes afterwards as well. But I always try and get as much off my skin as I can. I'm going to set a timer for this now. My husband brought me up a cup of tea, love him. So I'm going to enjoy my cup of tea, set a timer, and maybe sort out that bag of washing into piles. Washing sorted, I've just got mine now to put away and I'm going to let this develop, enjoy my tea, and I will catch up with you in a bit. Okay, colour is all rinsed off. I did put on a treatment for about 30-40 minutes, let it sit, and then I've just rinsed it off so my hair is like super soft, and I just thought I would show you some of the products I'm using. So one of the ones I've been using just recently, and actually I don't know, it's nearly half left, is this Moroccan Oil Spray and Protect Spray. I actually got this from Home Sense or TK Maxx and it was only £12. So yeah, I'm going to spray some of that on. So what I use is one of these, like, they're almost like shower brushes. They're designed to be used with like wet hair. This one's actually from Babyliss. So it's like super gentle. It doesn't pull on your hair because when your hair's wet, it's most fragile. You've really got to look after your wet hair, especially if you have it bleached, because your hair is even more fragile. Quite nice actually, because my hair, I will, after I dried it, I'm going to curl it, and hopefully that curl, because I'm just at home, hopefully that curl is going to stay and I won't need to run the curling tong through tomorrow morning. I am going to take my curling tong with me, but I remember, I think I took it last time and the heat is nowhere near as powerful as it is in the UK. Obviously it's to do with the wattage, but I am still going to take it because I do straighten my hair. I probably have my hair curly more on camera than what I do off camera. But I don't know. I just feel more myself when I have my curls. I'm then going to go in with some of this. It's not focusing very well. There we go. Moroccan oil. Like, I think this is the light oil, is it? Oh no, actually no, this is just the standard one. I have had the light as well before. And yeah, I use this every time I wash my hair. Just giving my hair as much goodness as possible, protection from heat, because I do feel that that's like really important. try and take a little bit more moisture out. Now sometimes I do let my hair dry a little bit and then dry it, but I think I'm just going to dry it straight away today because I've got loads to do and I just need it dried, styled, so that I can crack on with the other things I have got to do. So yeah, if you're new around here, I will just show you what I use to dry my hair. This has literally changed my whole hair. I don't know how to describe it. I think when I hit perimenopause, my hair really suffered and it became very like lank and really lacked any kind of body at all. And then I bought one of these. This is just the most amazing thing I've ever bought. I use it now every time I dry my hair. It just gives loads of volume, and that I was really, really lacking, which I think is fairly normal for kind of like perimenopause. But yeah, I love this thing. I am going to dry it off camera because I have done this on camera before and it's just somebody drying their hair. And if you do want to watch me using this, then certainly go back and look at that video. But yeah, I'm going to dry it now. I'm going to style it and then I'll come back to you, I think, when I've done the curls and show you how I set them. Right, I have dried my hair, I've curled it all, I've sprayed in some, it is a hairspray, but it's a very different hairspray. I've been using this for years and oh my gosh, it's like my holy grail. It's very different, I think, to like a normal hairspray. It's this coconut miracle oil flexible hold hairspray, and it is definitely like way more flexible, so I just spray that kind of all around. It never has like that crusty kind of feel. It comes out, I don't know if you can see, like a normal spray pump. It almost comes out like water. So I use that and then I go back in again with a little bit more Moroccan oil and I just separate the curls and kind of scrunch the ends. I don't use loads, by the way, but I prefer to use less and go in with more. Now, a lot of people use like combs and brushes to separate the curls. For me, it just never works. Like, I find that my curls just kind of disappear. So I prefer to go for the curlier look and then it can drop as the day goes on. So that's kind of the separating. Again, a tiny bit more Moroccan oil. It isn't the cheapest, but it lasts ages. And then I just kind of go in and scrunch the ends so that the oil is going through to the ends of my hair. I'm going to take my Moroccan oil stuff with me, I think. And yeah, literally easy peasy. And I am now ready for tomorrow. I might need to go over like a few curls in the morning. I don't like, normally it lasts fairly well, but we'll have to see. And I think I'm gonna have a makeup free day today. Haven't really got much planned. And maybe go out later and pick up my prescription. I think my husband is popping into Boots now and just saying that I need it for later because I know they've received it. But oh my gosh, my Boots at the moment, it's been taking, from when they get it from the GP, it's been taking over 2 weeks for me to get it. And I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of time. And I'm finding I'm going to end up going out with medication. So I take cholesterol medication, not because I've got high cholesterol due to food, but it's like a hereditary thing that I actually get from my dad. So I'm on lifetime medication for my cholesterol. I've gone over 2 weeks without that medication because Boots are taking so long to process it. It is a nightmare. So I did speak to them yesterday and they said that the prescription hadn't come through. I then received a text message later on the day saying that they'd received it and they are processing it. I can't wait 2 weeks. And it's actually my anti-migraine medication I take every day for the rest of my life. I have got quite a bit to take with me, but I will actually run out while I'm there. So I really need that. And I've actually got a migraine today. So although I do take my migraine medication, I do still get like migraines. So yeah, I need to go and take one of my emergency meds because I can feel it's getting worse. And yeah, it's just not nice. If you don't already know, I suffer with a rare form of migraine called vestibular migraine. So mine causes like the vertigo, the pain, but not necessarily like I need to go and lie in a black room or the vision thing. I don't tend to get that. So I am really lucky, but it's still very, very painful. So yeah, I'm going to go and take, I think, one of my emergency meds now. It's nearly 12 o'clock. I've not eaten and I am starving. So I think I'll catch up with you a little bit later when my husband's home, got the suitcases down and we can resume packing and I'll show you what I'm packing. Okay, I've got everything now in my suitcase. I've put them in these packing cubes. Underneath here, I've got loads of biscuits and treats for my friend and her husband, well, her family. And I've got shoes in there. I'm just taking flip-flops. And then I've got my like water shoes. And then I'm wearing a pair of trainers. So that's all I'm taking. Tea bags, always take my own tea bags. And then some toiletries. And yeah, that is everything. I am taking a hand luggage case. I think everybody else is going to pack their hand luggage suitcase within a suitcase, whereas I'm actually going to take mine, but I've just filled it with like the crisps, the chocolates, and also I've got some chocolates for the stewardesses. So I've put it in there just so it doesn't weigh down people's bags, and it's all in like one place so we know where like all of the sweets, treats, chocolates are and everything. I'm just charging devices. I've just charged my DJI Pocket 3. I'm now charging my Beats, and I need to charge my Apple Watch to take with me. So yeah, get everything charged. I feel quite organised actually this time. I've downloaded movies this morning on my iPad, and I just need to gather some wires together for my MacBook. I think that is fully charged, but I'll probably stick on charge again. Cat came charging in, and then I need to pack the wires for that. It's because my daughter's playing with the cat with one of those like light things. Anyway, absolutely starving. It's now the afternoon and I've had nothing to eat. I'm going to make myself another cup of tea because I only had one of those today. I can feel like adrenaline running through my body, and you know, she's almost like don't know what to do. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that. Tidy up my bedroom, I think. I've got most of my clothes out for tomorrow. I just need to get out my sweatshirt ready for tomorrow, and yeah, excited.